A quick break to lead into a Twitch commercial as we resolve some stuff right here. So we'll be right back at Awesome Games Done Quick 2015.
Welcome back to AGDQ 2015. Once again, this is Awesome Games Done Quick. Games Done Quick's event held every year in January featuring members of Speed Demos Archive and Speedrun's live communities. SDA proudly hosts speedruns over 1,000 games with forums containing speedrunning planning and marathon discussions. SDA welcomes gamers old and new alike. You can follow them on Twitter at SDA Speedruns or visit the website at speeddemosarchive.com. We still have a couple donations. $5 from Herman Sill. The answer is nanomachines, son. Also, save the animals. We need save the animals % for Super Metroid. Thank you, Anonymous, for a $25 donation. Glad to see Platinum getting a little love this year. Bayonetta next, GDQ? Thank you, Kakalakin, for your $50 donation. I've been watching for the past 3 years, but this is the first time I've been able to catch you all live. My mother passed from breast cancer in 1998, and when I was 8, video games helped me get through some tough times. Since we're all about saving people here, save the animals, kill the frames. Thank you, Shiori Yusaki, for your $50 donation. Thanks, AGDQ, for doing this every year for a good cause. It's always admiring how much knowledge, stamina, and effort the players put into their runs. It's insane. And thanks for the ones who help the stream runs and announcers. Shoutouts to the Team Liquid community. Thank you, Manny, for your $50 donation. Shout out to the Geekbox community for telling me about this awesome event. And don't forget, we have lovely sponsors. Tiny Build Games is an indie developer morphed into an indie publisher. They partner up with indies across the world to help better their games as well as develop games themselves. Check them out at tinybuild.com and check out their game speedrunners available at the AGDQ 2015 Humble Bundle. Since 2015, World9 Gaming has been the premier computer and console gaming provider for events across the Midwest. With dedicated staff, tournament expertise, and an expansive collection of games and consoles, they guarantee the best gaming experience at the lowest cost for all events, large and small. Check them out at world9gaming.com. Turtle Beach transforms your gaming world with a selection of cutting-edge technologies, creating a product that completes your high-definition gaming experience and puts you a step up on the standard headset competition. Check them out at turtlebeach.com. Just so you know, there still is the bid war going on to save the animals or kill the animals. Right now, we're at Save the Animals at $60,546, and Kill the Animals is at $48,101. So if you want to save the frames, get in those donations to kill those animals. Otherwise, keep saving them. Also, every year, AGDQ donors decide whether we kill the Super Metroid animals or let them live. This time around, we're making it last. Whichever choice wins the bid war will be immortalized in the Games Done Quick Twitch sub-emote. And we partnered with Twitch, so 100% of proceeds goes to GDQ Twitch subscriptions go to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Check out the Save the Animals and Kill the Animals emotes on the GDQ tracker or on the stream between the runs. Alright, who doesn't love t-shirts? Yeti is a t-shirt site featuring an awesome new design every 24 hours for a low price. Yeti has partnered with us for AGDQ 2015, offering an array of shirts with $3 from every unit sold going to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Check out the collection at theyeti.com/AGDQ. SomethingArtistic.net offers decals and stickers made to decorate your consoles, walls, computers, and more. $2 from every decal sold this week is being donated directly to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. You can find all the decals, including some designs just for AGDQ. And once again, if you subscribe today to Games Done Quick, all Twitch subscriptions and 100% of its proceeds will go to Prevent Cancer Foundation. I have a $10 donation from Timor. Amazing work, you guys. I worked on the UI of Rising and noticed some speedrun strategies while testing the game, but I never imagined it could be broken down to this extent. Every single one of you has my deepest respect and admiration. Keep it up the marvelous work. This event should be showed the media and all the trolls out there that gamers are alive and kicking. Kicking cancer's ass, that is. Money goes to Reader's Choice.
Did you hear me? Yeah, I know, but there's not much hype on Mumble, is there?
Uh,
Oh.
I'm feeling extremely hype.
Yeah. Well, I think Lockwood would choke. Nothing against Lockwood, but he might not. If I was gonna say one person would choke, I'd put my money on him. Not because I think he will, but if I had to choose someone.
I have a $50 donation from Ribbon. You guys are awesome. I always look forward to
Boss
AGDQ
will
every year.
win.
Kill cancer, save
Because
the
he's
animals.
got the AGDQ experience, you know, so it's...
Yeah, I think it'll be Boss or Luke.
I think, you know, both, Woda, Boss, and Luke have the potential to win, but I think experience will win.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you really have to... Like, Boss knows what it's like to be in front of everyone, and he would have planned his run accordingly. But the other guys, I don't know if they're ready for it.
Yeah.
So, who's in the gray hoodie behind Woda's there? Or to Woda's right?
That's Svenne, I think, from Sweden.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Goldeneye race hype.
You mean to the left of Woda?
Yeah, to our left.
Oh,
Don't forget that we
know him.
still have prizes for you to win that's going through since Vanquish to Halo 2. Donating $20 will give you the Designed by Humans art print, and donating $25 will enter you for a chance to win a LED light desktop stand. Get those
I hope we
donations
see
going
some,
if you want to get those prizes. You still have until
like,
Halo 2.
I want to see someone get out of train without taking that arm off. Because, I mean, if you go slow, you can just turn around and shoot him, you know? I hope they sort of all do that strat.
Luke might go for the YOLO though, he's pretty good at train.
SRL
Didn't
is
Woda
the
get
best site to race
104 or
video games
103
online
in
against
TSC?
other players of all skill levels.
He
They
did?
are also
No.
hosting a short series of
Yeah,
races
he
starting
did.
on
He got
January 17th
103
titled Get
in
Yourself
TSC.
Speedrunning.
Woda.
You can go to their front page at speedrunslive.com for more information and to watch a
Yeah.
variety of
Yeah,
speedrun
he's really good at
streams.
train.
For more information about Games Done Quick, you can follow at Games Done Quick on Twitter and see the information about the event at gamesdonequick.com.
Boss man,
Oh,
he
this
seems
is hype,
nervous.
right?
Boss seems nervous, man. He seems riled up.
Does he?
Yeah.
When does he not seem like that?
He keeps
When
rubbing
does
his
he
hands
seem
on his
like he's
pants,
just
man.
cool,
He's
calm,
like,
you know,
he's
and
sweaty as
chill?
hell. I'm actually gonna record this mumble talk over on the VOD as well. Fuck it, why not?
Good idea.
Can be fun.
What? So you're not going to be sitting here talking?
No, I'm gonna be talking.
Okay. I thought you said before you're recording so you can't talk.
Yeah, but I can record.
If you guys don't
the
mind if I
mumble
have some
talk.
put on this run too. I've been
Nice.
excited for this run all week.
It's fine, man. It's fine. Share the hype.
The hype is real, and this has been a really good AGDQ.
I like the t-shirts.
Yeah, man. I want one of those. What the hell?
Yeah, they didn't even plan on wearing the same thing today.
Who's the guy with the glasses and the hoodie?
I don't know.
Isn't it like Golden? Is that DSX? Maybe it's DSX. Might be.
Okay, yeah, I've never seen him.
No, I don't think that's DSX.
I can see Weatherton and
Once
Alec.
again, when the foundation began 29 years ago, no one was talking prevention. Today, Prevent Cancer Foundation is still the only U.S. organization solely focused on the prevention and early detection of cancer. Its mission is to save lives and stop cancer before it starts.
Oh, someone died.
Don't forget that Pinball Joe has donated a Swords of Fury pinball machine as a grand prize for AGDQ 2015. This is a chance to win, to own your very own pinball machine at home and help an awesome charity. Who wouldn't want a pinball machine, seriously? Because this is a very special prize, the minimum bids is $50, with up to 4 bids for $200. Pinball Joe has also provided pinball machines at the AGDQ venue for people to play. Lucky! Throughout the marathon, you can watch AGDQ attendees speedrunning pinball for new records at pinballdonequick.com. You can also follow the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/pinballjoe.
The tension, man. The fucking tension in the room. Yeah, I think Boss is gonna win. Boss is gonna fucking destroy everyone.
I gotta calm down.
Gotta take like a sedative or
I have a
something.
$30 donation from Sponge143. It's currently 1 a.m. in Australia, and I think I'm going to push for the finale without sleeping. Good luck to all the runners, and
Yeah,
keep
even though
up
they're not
the
showing
good
the
work.
full audience, it still looks like way more packed than all the other runs.
Yeah, it does, right?
I have a $50 donation from Dustin D. Vincenzi. Our white goose is dank. Killed cancer and the animals. Hashtag Team Lockwood.
Team Lockwood. I'll root for Lockwood. I know he's he's probably not the RTA king of this group or anything, though, is he? Boss Man's probably got this.
Luke or Boss. Maybe Woda, though, on a good day.
Woda has been playing like non-stop over the last like 3 months.
Maybe
What was that about Lockwood's control? Was it good or bad?
Maybe Woda's been grinding off stream or something.
My hands would be shaking. I remember in the VA final in 2012, my hands were shaking like anything. It was so hard.
I was pretty nervous as well when I did my. It was only an agent run though at the European Speedster Assembly thingy. That's
Yeah,
only
how would
like-
you feel if you're about to play for like 100,000 people, and it's probably gonna go up?
I just wouldn't think about it, man. It's like giving a speech.
4 players alright though, like you can
Yeah.
semi-blend in.
Yeah, it's not like everyone is focused just on you.
It seems we've met most of our incentives, but we still have the Save or Kill the Animals bid war.
A
Right now,
race is
Save the
just way
Animals
more
is
hyper
winning by
than the other,
$60,696, while Kill the Animals is only at $48,216. If you want to save those frames,
Woda has
kill
headphones
the
on. What the hell?
animals. Otherwise, save them.
Yeah, Clement should get on Mumble, man.
We have a $50 donation from Garrick16. Let's get that million, guys.
Oh, Lockwood choking the Xenia.
Also, $25 donation from Pocket951. Shout out to the Elite.net and Goldeneye /Perfect Dark Speedrunning. The winner of this race can choose what to donate this $25 to. Let 2015 be a year for killing cancer
I'm gonna call
and
Clemens
nailing
and
world
see what he's
records.
doing.
Be right back.
Don't forget, we still have the bid awards for the Final Fantasy VII character names. Right now, Aerith is at the top with Sean Bean at $1,533.
Oh, some guy said
For
in chat,
Barrett, we
switch
have Killed
Woda
Heart
with
at
White Goose, please.
$2,215. For Cloud, we had Ferdy at $3,240. Red 13's at Konar at $2,170. And Tifa's at Toji Sucks with $4,120. So get in those donations, guys, those bids if you want your name to be one of those Final Fantasy VII characters.
Woda stopping mid-run to comb his mustache.
Once again, donating from now to Halo 2 will give you a chance to win 2 beautiful prizes. If you donate $20, you'll get a chance to win a Designed by Humans art print. And donating $25, you might as well just put 25 so you can get a chance to win both, will give you an LED lit desktop stand. It is beautiful. I just looked at it. It's gorgeous.
What if Lockwood does join? I hope he does so gracefully.
He will, he will.
If anyone chokes, I hope it's like all in good fun.
We have a $5 donation
I just don't
from
want them to
Hans
like
Shane.
get heartbroken
So
or something.
excited to see our white goose on the stream. Solid, baby.
Oh, Luke choking the locks. Yeah.
I wonder if they should all have their dots, right?
I think so, yeah. They carried in CRTs. Probably pre-installed with dots on them.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Good.
We have a $50 donation from To Kawaii to live to Sugoi to die. Unfortunately, I've missed most of my favorite runners and games due to the work this year, but because I'm working, I'm able to donate to this wonderful cause. This is my second time donating. The first time was during the Banjo-Kazooie run. You're all doing a wonderful thing. That is destroying these games for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. But you know what else you should destroy? That's right, the animals. I want that sexy kill the animals subscription emote.
We need to say something to ourselves. This is magic. Want the mic like this?
I wonder if Boss has been working out.
Nah, I think so.
The shirt is favorable to him. I forget what he wore last time, but he's looking like, I don't know, healthier than he was last time.
Apparently
I don't know what this
some guy
donation
donated $1,700 and didn't get red.
How do they know it didn't get red?
Because you can see it in the donation tracker when someone donates. But it doesn't mean it actually gets read on the stream.
Someone should read. They should read chat to know if like the stream's going down or something. Someone should.
They should, yeah. But they probably don't.
What happened to that humble bundle 150,000 thing? Did that get added to the total yet?
No, not yet.
We have a $50 donation from Bytecode. I knew I should have set a budget. Whatever, it's for a good cause. Thanks to all the runners for their great work.
I think they should be getting ready right now, right?
seems like they're all playing and doing shit, so...
Once again, the money raised by AGDQ is enabling the Prevent Cancer Foundation to continue its tradition of forming partnerships to bring free cancer screening and educational programs both nationally and internationally. The foundation is currently working to develop a vaccination campaign with the global service organization that has 1.2 million members and 30,000 chapters in 200 countries. This vaccination campaign is to reduce the 600,000 cancer cases and more than 250,000 deaths related to cancer caused by the human papillomavirus.
Man, Luke just blew his only good frigate RNG hostages on the practice run.
I don't think I'll stay up for the PD one. It's like 3:10 a.m. Real good. Thumbs up have been given.
Okay, it's time, guys.
Good. Yep. Yeah, we'll give it.
Is everybody back there ready for some Goldeneye?
Lockwood's gonna swear on stream.
Give me 1 second, All right.
Hey
Hype.
man, what the hell is Lockwood doing now? He's the only one not ready.
So I just want to introduce the players here in this Goldeneye race at Awesome Games Done Quick 2015. On the left of your screen, you're seeing from Key West, Florida, with 17 career world records, including the legendary Streets 112, started ring in 2008, Ryan Lockwood. To his left, from Davis, California, starting running the game in 2012, with a mustached man with 14 career world records, Wotus Rekla. To his left, one of the most decorated Goldeneye players in all of history, running the game since 2002, with 202 career world records, 97 untieds, from small town Minnesota, Brian the Big Boss Man Bosshart. And on the right of your screen, from Perth, Australia, with 33 career records and 2 untieds, running the game since 2005, awesome. The Thunder from Down Under, Luke Scalars. We've always wanted to do this sort of race. We've been running this game since 1997. That's when our community started, and really it's all led up to this here in 2015 in front of you all. I hope you enjoy. Runners, get ready for a countdown, and let's get this started.
Luke, man, he's gonna fucking die.
Commentating with me here is Jimbo. Jimbo, you want to get into any details of various things you're going to see throughout the run?
Sure. On Dam, we started out the little bit of randomness that can start with the level is the bad cinema. Everybody escaped that. Everybody's on the same playing field right now. We're approaching a set of double doors at the moment, which can differ somewhat greatly between the runs. It can be either very fast or very slow and slow down the pace of some of the runners. Looks like everybody got through at just about the same time. So.
What can you tell us about why they're looking down, Jimbo?
The reason they're looking down is because the game, if you look down to render less frames for the N64, it doesn't slow down the hardware quite as much, and it makes Bond a lot easier to handle. And in RTA runs like this, it can actually they can speed up the whole level because the players are able to more smoothly control Bond.
It looks like Wotus had a little bit of trouble with the lock shot there. I think Lockwood might be in the lead. This level's pretty straightforward. You're not going to lose more than 1 or 2 seconds. It looks like actually Luke quick by about 1 second over Lockwood, and Boss not far behind, and Wotus not far behind that. Facilities the next level. It is one of the trickier levels in a speed run. The nightmare is having Trevelyan at the end of the level die. You have to blow up these set of 10 tanks here with your mines, and Trevelyan dying will cost you, make you forced to restart the entire level, costing about 70 seconds. So you're going to see them be pretty cautious with that as they make their way through the facility.
And as they go through, they're going to be doing tactics to lure guards and get next doors open for them to not slow them down quite so much. There are damage boosts in Goldeneye, and in this game, we'll lay down mines on the ground, detonate them behind Bond, and that will propel them forward a bit for a small damage boost.
Wotus with a really clean facility is actually taking the lead now here. Looks like everyone else is pretty far even.
Everybody's in the tank room at the same time.
Yep. And Wotus nails it.
Boy, this is close.
It looks like everyone's succeeded through facility.
And this is where the damage boosts are going to come into play. There's going to be a lot of grenade tossing to try to get explosions to happen behind Bond, and those propel them forward quite a bit.
Yeah, you're going to wonder why they're throwing grenades to the ground. Those grenades are propelling themselves forward. Each damage boost saves roughly 0.3 seconds. So in this level, you'll save about a second by throwing grenades at the ground, having them boost you forward. Wotus still in the lead.
Well, no one's had any super
Looks
bad
by
luck.
about
Boss
3
second.
seconds over Boss.
Luke
Lockwood and
third.
Luke pretty close.
Yeah. Next level is extremely straightforward. Just run to one satellite area, deactivate a console, and then run to the end where there are 4 locks on a hatch. And the objective is to take those locks out as quickly as possible. So this is a little bit of downtime.
One thing you're going to notice at the end of this level is what we call a warp. Anytime you get to a door or a ladder, you can press A to switch weapons or just cause lag any other way. And in the instance of a ladder, you will actually jump up the ladder. And on this level, it saves about 2 seconds. You'll see oftentimes when a door is very slowly open, they'll be squeezing through a crack. And that, again, is just a way to push through the level as quickly as possible. Wotus still making good ground. He's into the building first, and Boss right behind, and Luke and Lockwood very, very close.
And when they get up to the main hatchway here to take out the 4 locks, we try to shoot for about 24 bullets total to take all 4 of these out.
Wotus no warp there. Boss nails it. Luke nails it. Lockwood misses. Wotus still up, but Luke has closed the gap, and so has Boss.
Something we don't practice in ILs too much is speed in the pause menu, but it's critical here in RTA runs because every second counts. So you have to know exactly where every single item is in your inventory when you pause for it. Items like the camera you can't access normally by cycling through weapons with A, so you have to start and get everything out. In this level, there's 2 pauses. Wotus is with a very, very clean bunker 1.
Yep. A little bit of a mishap at the door there. Luke's pretty close. And Silo is really a finicky level. You're going to notice a lot in Silo. The runners are going to be shooting sort of randomly. It'll appear, but what you're doing is you're luring guards' attention. And those guards are going to come open doors for you. If you look on Boss's screen now, you'll see this door at the top of this room. A guard will come to open it right about now. And throughout this level, you want to be shooting to get guards to open the doors. It is touchy because if you're too slow and you alert them too early, they'll open a door before they're rendered in the room, and the door will actually not open despite the guard being lured to your location.
You'll see the runners also go out of their way somewhat to take out guards and reduce the overall lag in the level, because once you progress further and further in, the frame rate drops dramatically.
All these players very experienced Silo players. It's one of the levels that most of the skilled players really enjoy playing. Just you want to cut through the guards almost like cutting through butter with a hot knife. Just use your gun like a knife.
Lockwood with a little trouble there.
It looks like Luke may have taken the lead here. He's the first to pause for the camera. Oh yeah, Wotus is actually still ahead.
Wotus at the end of Silo.
On Frigate Agent, you're required to save 2 hostages, and they need to escape from a boat before you can exit the level. And one of the problems on Frigate is there's a little bit of randomness because they can each choose from one of 7 unloading locations. And, you know, the fastest 2 or 3 unloading locations are far, far quicker than the slower ones. So this level could vary. Generally, the way we do it, it shouldn't vary more between 32 and 44 seconds on this level.
Yeah, I don't know what Boss did, man. I wasn't watching, but I just don't know what happened.
Had shot a lot. That's one of the things you want to avoid on Frigate. You want to be very quiet so guards don't get in your way, and they give a clean path for the hostages to escape. You're going to see everyone waiting for Objective A complete to come up on their screen.
Already got bad luck on Frigate, man.
Luke's got it first. He's now up.
Wotus with an exponentially longer wait than normal.
Wotus is really having to pay for these extra shots in the Frigate. They're getting. He went from first to last on that level with those extra shots. Those guards getting in the way of the hostages.
105.
There's still plenty of run left, but that hurts.
There's not much to this level. Run to the satellite. This level was played previously. This is just a darker setting. Throw a mine up at a ceiling, blow it up, run to the end.
Yeah, there's actually a set of computers inside.
I hope Wader doesn't get 2 down, you know, and he doesn't like just sort of give up.
We have an extra remote mine, which is not needed on the agent difficulty, so we're going to just use that to blow it up.
Just keep on playing.
If you miss, though, you have to do the sort of intended route, which is finding one of those cabins and killing a guard and getting a key card. You know, you take it for granted, but you can miss this throw, and that'll cost 30 seconds.
Interesting throw by Wader. Is that quicker?
Luke's lead looks to be close to 10 seconds here. Bunker 2 is a pretty clean level. Not much, you know, varying on Bunker 2. Usually they get around 30 seconds, so guys will have to make up some time in statue to catch him. You see once again the use of shooting a lot of times to lure guards, and on Luke's screen here, he lured a guard with the key card, which you need to exit the level. You'll see all the Forerunners go ahead and do that. And again, an instance of a little warp here at the end of the level. All right, on Statue. Statue is one of the more interesting levels in the game. It's the second longest level in the game, and it's a lot of clean scraping, which is very skill-based. You're going to see us approach Valentin and do sort of a little dance with Valentin. And the reason is you can either meet Valentin, you have to talk to him for a certain amount of time, and there's nothing you can do to skip that speech. But what you can do is you can pull him around and progress further into the level, like you're about to see Luke do here.
Reduces the amount of distance from one objective to the other.
Yeah, you're sort of in dead time, and by doing this strategy, it's the only way Valentin can seek you out and follow you, and it saves about 6 seconds all in all, so that's why we do that. Now, coming up on the end of the level, you know, again, the second big instance of randomness in this game is that when a helicopter blows up at the end of the level, a flight recorder is spawned, and the flight recorder can fly into any of 9 locations throughout the first half of the map. And obviously, the first couple locations are closer than the further ones. And the difference time-wise can be about 15 to 20 seconds even, compared to the worst flight recorder spawn to the best one. So everyone is going to have their technique and, you know, have their superstition how to spawn a good flight recorder, but really there's nothing we can do.
And everyone within 10 seconds of each other.
Yeah, Wotus doing well work to catch up here.
You'll be able to see a timer on the bottom of the screen after the meeting with Giannis is over, and if you compare decimal points on there and the other integers, you'll be able to see the difference between the players.
Yeah, so Luke appears to be about 15 seconds up on Lockwood. Wotus is actually in third place now, and Boss not too far behind. Everyone's within 20 seconds here. Luke is approaching the helicopter. If you notice at this gate here on the door, it actually says BJ on it. We're still not sure why. Luke is going to come down and try to find the flight recorder, as is everyone going to follow suit very soon.
After many thousands of hours and many years of speedrunning the game, we still don't know how to affect the FR.
Luke gets a very fair spawn there. That was very clean. He'll be on his way to archives here. You can see these three are within 5 seconds. If Luke stumbles even slightly. Lockwood got the best fire recorder there, and and Boss with a good one too.
Nice. Archives are very short but very technical level. This first room goes by so fast.
But
it's harder than you think.
And that missed door is
who predicted that old take the first room?
These guys will be looking to make up on that.
Wow.
Lockwood aces the first room. Lockwood made up some distance on Luke.
Yeah, and so did Wotus, and now they're approaching Streets. Streets is a long 1-minute strafing level. You'll see very good use of the looks down strategy here. Of course, many of you might know Streets from Lockwood's video about a year ago, Streets 112, where he achieved the single level world record on this stage. I recommend checking that out in some downtime if you haven't seen that. It's definitely worth the watch. Again, you'll see the timers all on this level, so this gives us a perfect indication of how far apart everyone is. Luke obviously in first, and Lockwood with 7 behind, and Wotus 1 from that, and Boss bring up the rear, only still about 16 seconds behind from Luke. There's still plenty of time to make that up.
And there's some randomness as to what guards are assigned where. There's 2 roadblocks, and sometimes you'll get KF-7 or submachine gun guards, and sometimes you get rocket launcher guards, and you have to adjust your lines accordingly. Yeah. And if we can kill a rocket launcher guard, we can use that rocket at the end for a self-damage boost. Just a little bit of help towards the end.
Yeah, you want to be careful not to get hit by rockets too much, because certainly that can kill you even on this agent difficulty.
The double?
Shit will get hard
Double
now,
back
yeah.
boost. Likewise,
I mean,
how a
up
boost
to that point, I was like,
pushes you forward and saves
RNG,
0.3 seconds.
and then the
A
end
back
more
boost finish on the
skill-related.
front pushes you backwards and loses about 0.3 seconds. So you want to avoid those.
Depot a 1 objective mission, but there is one twist in the level. We do what's called the train shot, which is a 90-degree turn to the right in one shot, clipping through the wall of a train. And there are 2 guards sitting in there, and if you can whiz the bullet past any part of their body, they'll react and open the last 2 doors for you. It's relatively difficult to pull off.
Luke
might have
has
gotten
hit it.
Oh, man. That was a good shot.
No, not quite. Lockwood had a good shot.
Man, that was a good shot, too, yeah.
Wotus with a good attempt.
Everybody had good tries.
Everyone missed the train shot.
Everybody missed it.
A good opportunity to gain 3 seconds there that no one quite got, but everyone's on the same page there, so that's fine. Train is
a circus of a level. Many guards in many random locations, a ton of lag. One of the most consistently laggiest levels in the game. There's a bunch of breaks you have to take out, and we go through with the laser. And like Goose quoted earlier, it's just like you try to cut through these guards like a hot knife through butter. The more guards you kill, the less laggy it gets, and it makes the end part of the level much easier. There are 30 or so locks towards the end on a hatchway that all have to be taken out. And the less lag you have to deal with, and the faster the laser shoots, the more time you gain.
Train is almost tidal the way it just moves in and out. You can gain so much time in one car and then lose it all back in the next one. And Luke with a very clean train, though. You see the other 3 are all in the same room here. And you do not want to miss this shot on Ormov at the end of the level. That will fail and will be the death. Everyone's hit Ormov successfully. Now it's time to do the locks and get out of this room. Those locks are very, very tiny, and we can all tell you how many times we've missed locks here.
Luke with a pretty sizable lead right now.
Luke moving on to jungle. Boss is only about 12 seconds behind now, but you can see the damage Luke has done on train. He has really extended his lead here, and he'll be looking to keep it up through jungle.
Control, man.
And Lockwood is there. There we go.
Jungle involves throwing mines at drone guns, and we have to use audio cues. If you can't hear it, the screen will shake accordingly to give away whether or not that drone blew up. Objective B is a boss fight. And Xenia moves around kind of randomly, and you have to really anticipate her next move. She doesn't take a whole lot of damage, luckily, on Agent, so it's not a big deal. But it can really screw up your level here if you're not careful.
Yeah, and jungle can spell disaster. Those mine throws on the drones are very precise, and you do take a lot of damage throughout the level. So we'll see Luke here, just
Luke
5 shots
with a
but
great
amazing.
Xenia.
That was
very good.
Really could go wrong from here, maybe players.
Ooh, Boss taking a lot of damage there.
Extremely clean jungle from Luke.
You want to see Objective A completed come up on the screens. Luke's just came up and he was all moving on to Cradle. Control.
Great jungle.
Boss gets Objective A and so does Wotus. They're both moving on.
Control, the beginning of this, there's 6 guards. You have to take them all out and their bodies have to fade away before Natalia moves on to her next sequence. You could get trolled with an extended choking death or a middle body death. Luckily, Luke didn't have any of that.
Yeah, there are about 17 death animations for guards in Goldeneye, and about 2 of them would cost about 10 or more seconds. But Luke has avoided that.
A little bit of a longer death for Wotus on his last guard.
Generally, if you aim more towards the body of the guards, you can sort of avoid getting those deaths.
Boss and Wotus within a second of each other.
Yeah. And you'll see again Luke making use of slapping. Slapping is a really good method when we need to time something. And why Luke was looking down there was sort of to unload Natalia to make her animation more consistent and really optimize her opening that door for you really well. And you'll see the rest of the guys make use of this slapping method here. And Luke is going to blow himself up through this glass.
Excellent execution of the glass.
Seconds. Really well done. Avoided taking damage. You don't want to take too much damage.
I don't see how Luke can lose this from here.
It's a little bit of downtime here, but when you have to lure Natalia from her other computer to her next station, there's a bit of downtime. What you're going to see is clipping. Luke's going to throw a mine, look away. The rest of the room unloads. He detonates the mine at an appropriate spot. The mainframe in there, if executed correctly, will blow up, so you don't have to visit that room later.
Yeah, if we see Objective C completed here on Luke's screen, that's pretty nice.
Okay, looks like he missed that mine throw in the drone room. You'll have to visit that later, but it's not a big deal.
Wars attempts the same throw here. It actually will save about 3 seconds if any of them can get Objective C completed to come up early.
Okay, Wotus with C on screen.
With C up on early. Nice trick. Well done.
It's good. And this is a 2-minute and 10-second sequence here of protecting Natalia from guards. And Goose will explain the 2 different guards that can attack
next
you.
To the
yeah, so basically there are 4 guards that are always spawning endlessly through the level. 2 of them have hats, and 2 of them don't. The 2 with hats, they go after you. They try to kill Bond. The 2 without try to kill Natalia. Now, it happens where all 4 spawn at the same time, and like 2 are coming down the stairs and 2 come at the glass, and there's not much you can do to prevent that from happening. But one thing you can do is sort of timing when and where you kill the guards. If you kill all 4 at the same time, then all 4 are going to spawn at the same time, and that'll increase the chances of them coming to the control room at the same time, which is pretty poor. You want to try to spread out the kills. You have lots of health, so you can sort of let the hatted guards go after you and take some damage in order to do that.
And if you look on Woda's screen here, he's got a couple of glass panes that have exploded already, thus increasing the visibility of the guards if they spawn down there.
Now this is a 2-minute, 10-second sequence here. We've tried for almost 20 years to break the sequence, and we've been unable to. If you are a TASer or a game hacker and you want to have your try at cutting out this sequence, we would absolutely love that, so give it a shot. There's nothing to do to get around waiting for Natalia to just hack into the computer, and you gotta be here protecting her to do that.
Looks like the protect sequence is complete for Luke, opening the next door for Natalia so she doesn't get stuck on anything. It is possible to have her warp through this part of the level, but we don't risk it.
Ooh, Luke, I don't love Luke's leave here. The drone gun is feeding him some damage. Wotus has now completed Objective B, and so has Boss. Boss and Wotus really, really close. You can't leave the level until you see Objective A completed come up on screen. That's Natalia escaping back to her safe point. So you might see some waiting at the end here.
Luke with A on screen, we're good.
For caverns.
Dangerous part of the level on Caverns here is the very, very beginning. There's 4 guards who have great reactions and great accuracy, and they could. And you have to beat Trevelyan out here. If you watch Luke's screen, he beats him out cleanly, so that's good. When Trevelyan passes through those doors, he closes them behind him.
Boss and Wotus
just within frames of each other.
Yeah.
Looks like Boss is going to make it through no problem. So
They
with
both
Wotus,
get through
good.
Caverns fine. Luke is in the lead. There's only Cradle remaining, but Cradle really can lose a lot of time. You know, you're hoping to get about a 40-second time, but it's not unfathomable that you can lose a minute or more on Cradle. So these guys are not out of it yet.
We'll explain it now with a bit of downtime, but for Cradle, there's 3 different endings. You can kill Trevelyan on the ramp, and he'll die right at the end, and that's the best case scenario, and you just simply go to the end and the level fades out. You could do enough damage with him to cause the final fight, where he goes to the end with you. It's roughly a 10-second time loss or so. The worst case scenario is hitting him anywhere else, which doesn't get him in the damage zone to trigger the final fight, and he'll run to his next damage area, which is a monumental time loss.
Yeah, Trevelyan can only take damage in instances of one sort of instance. So that could be headshots, it could be a limb shot, it could be an explosion. And you can only take them in certain spots of the level. You're going to see Luke go into Cradle here, and you have to wait for Trevelyan to enter a hut and activate a console. Everyone has to wait for that. But once that's done, you can start dealing damage on Trevelyan. And ideally, you want to kill him within 2 instances of damage. We'll see what
and this
Luke
is close.
does here.
This is awesome. Boss and Wotus within just seconds of each other. Don't mind the cinema watching versus skipping the cinema. In the end, it's not going to matter. Luke with the critical part coming up.
Yeah, and get ready on time when the screen on whoever's screen fades to black next. Luke with good damage on Trevelyan in the hut. And he's...
Uh-oh.
I don't know if Trevelyan's running down there.
The music, he's good. It's running to the bottom. He's got him.
It looks like Luke's got it. Someone really needs a full YOLO kill on the run here to make up for it.
Watch out for the... Oh, no!
Luke's been trolled!
It is possible for Trevelyan to go back up the ladder, and that's exactly
Luke's
what just
taking
happened.
damage. There is...
All right, that's the end. That's good.
Luke's screen?
It's time on the fade out. Time.
Time!
Time. No. Time.
Time. Wotus with second place. Way to go.
All right.
That was super close.
Had a bad death at the end. I think I had my frigate was so troll, 109 or something.
105.
He went up the ladder.
Oh, and this is what could have happened to someone else, is that...
You could also get shot off from the bottom here if you're not careful.
And that wastes a bit of time for sure. What was time again? Went through an amazing time. Way to go. Congratulations, Luke. Way to go.
Great job, guys, for that fantastic speedrun of Goldeneye.
I'm surprised no one killed Trev.
I'm gonna go ahead and read a couple of donations. I have a $25 donation from DeadSpark21. So many donations, but so much epic swag. Keep up the good work, runners. Goldeneye hype. Also, kill the animals, save the frames. Thank you, Ryugen, for your $50 donation. Awesome event by awesome people. Keep up the good work. $100 donation from Anonymous. Love what you guys do every year.